Hey, what's up guys? English here from gamingrealm.com and welcome to the channel. I am Gameplay and today I want to talk to you about The Division. Alright guys, so it's been a little while since The Division has been out. Most of us have probably played it. And some of us probably are waiting for the price to go down. But either way, I'm here to talk about the game and how it has evolved since day one till now with the patches and all the updates that it's received thus far. The Division is a very well thought out game, and I want to talk a little bit about the gameplay right now. And the gameplay experience for me has been a very, very positive one. I feel like they took a lot of time to put in the work for the little things that matter, as far as movements, as far as being able to duck behind objects. What I would really like to see though is a updated feature on the blind fire and hip firing. But for the most part, the gameplay in this game is so well thought out that you find yourself getting really addicted to going around, to exploring. It's not awkward at all. It feels very natural that you're running around in third person, which would really be cool about this game, which I would love to see, and maybe in the next installment or even now. I would love to have a first person type of experience to where when you're walking around or anything like that, you're in first person, but as soon as you take cover, you go back to third person, and so on. And that might get a little annoying at times, but I'm sure there's a way they can figure it out. But for me, the gameplay, I would probably give it, out of a 10, I'd probably give it like an 8. Yeah, 8, close 9, because it really is that good. They really did pay attention to the gameplay and the mechanics and how your characters operate and whatnot. So moving on to the graphics for this game, I'm playing it on PC and I really do like it. I mean, the game looks really polished. I'm playing it on 2 GTX 970s and SLI, and the game runs pretty darn smooth. I've done plenty of live streams of this game, and like I said, when you were watching me, you can definitely tell the passion is there. Nobody plays the same game for there's no telling how many hours. I put so many hours into this game, is ridiculous. The graphics are beautiful. They're very, very crisp. They're very detailed. There's at times when the game first came out, there was like a grainy kind of effect that I didn't really like, but it didn't bother me to the point where I felt like I couldn't play the game, or it just spoiled the entire experience. So after the first couple patches, it did get better. It still is better, and it doesn't bother me as much. It's more of an adjustment for my own eyes than it was anything else, really. So graphics, I would probably say this game, with all the detail that it has, I'm going to give this game a 9, just because it really deserves it, and those guys did a really good job. On to sound. The sound is pretty damn authentic to where you're supposed to be in New York. I mean, there's sound effects for days. I mean, they really do a good job of making you feel immersed in that type of environment that they've created, and it really is a really cool sounding game. I mean, sometimes you can just almost feel like you're in that area or in that environment, and like I said, the way the sound captures you, it really is amusing, and it really is fun to be a part of it. The clips of the weapons, the weapon changes, I mean, the weapon firing, which is one of the main things, the grenades. I mean, there's so many things that went into this game that you probably don't think of unless you actually sit down to think about it. And it's pretty amazing how they're able to get that much stuff in there and for your experience, and it's awesome. 7, easily a 7. No, I am tripping. I would give this game on sound easily an 8, just because it is a very large game. There's a ton of stuff, and they've done a really good job with it. My overall experience with The Division, as you know, I am one of those people that when I play games, I really need an end game to justify how long I play it and how long I play it in a certain way. Not necessarily true for every title, but when I get a game, I usually look for the end sight first. With this game, it didn't really seem to me like there was an end game to it. Of course, they're going to come out with expansions for the game, for the life of the game, to expand it, new missions, and stuff like that. But even certain titles that were almost similar to that, like there's a certain title that I played that was similar, Dying Light, for example. Even though you knew that the game, by the end of the game, by the end of the campaign, that there was going to be more, it still felt satisfying to complete it because you really did feel like you made it to the end. And now you just have to wait until the developers put out another chapter, a DLC, to expand the gameplay. With The Division, it feels almost like empty success. You're on the grind to always continuously level up, and as you level up, your enemies level up. Everything gets a little bit harder, but you're always able to play with your teammates. The multiplayer aspect in this game was genius, and I love it. They did a huge job of being able to run around and hook up with people at different posts and hideouts and stuff, and being able to carry out certain missions, replaying the missions, deciding level factors of when you're in a group, whose level is higher, who gets what drops, who doesn't, which rare items will get dropped. The Dark Zone is amazing. It's a game all unto itself, by itself. Like I said, overall, this game was pretty damn good, and they thought about it pretty well through. There are some issues, obviously, that need to be resolved, but they're doing a really good job by updating the game with new patches and stuff. So overall, I honestly feel like this game really should come in between an 8.5 and a 9, even if not more. But I'm gonna stick to my guns and give it an 8.5, just because for me, empty success is not fulfilling, and I can put this game away and pick it back up later and continue, and I like that factor. But at the same time, when I'm playing a game, I really want to be fulfilled. I really want to be fulfilled with a good ending, and it just doesn't give it to you. So that's my only reason for giving an 8.5 out of 10. But I don't think this is a mistake for anybody to grab this game. I think it's a really good game for you to get, and you wouldn't be disappointed. That's about it, guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you head to gamingrealm.com. Check me out. I'm a writer there, and I would really love your support, sharing, reading, and liking the articles, and getting overall awareness that Gaming Realm is still there, and we're bringing it back to a place where it should be, and I want you guys to be a part of that and share it with me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.